Introduce our second panelist tonight, Steve Wynn. And in many ways...
Cut your own bank.
And let's start with the video.
In a city known for its legends, Steve Wynn stands alone. In his more than 40 years as a visionary entertainment resort builder and entrepreneur, he has transformed Las Vegas from a city known as a casino town into a world-class destination with the finest in luxury accommodations and service, shopping, entertainment, cuisine, and art.
If you're really dedicated to the pursuit of excellence, you will absolutely get on everybody's nerves before it's over. And then in the final analysis, you know you've arrived when you get on your own nerves.
The properties he has developed, the Golden Nugget, the Mirage, Treasure Island, Bellagio, Wynn, and Encore, including Wynn Macau and Encore Macau, are literal landmarks to his leadership. His company is one of the most admired in the country, and he is regularly voted one of the best CEOs anywhere.
It is the responsibility of a business person to understand the market. Let's assuming that you're a CEO of a publicly traded company. Whether you consider yourself a man or a woman of ideas, a designer, and I work at a drafting table in my company, you must, if you've got the job, understand the marketplace.
In a town based on the hospitality industry, Steve Wynn has extended his ideals of perfect service to include giving and raising millions for a variety of causes.
And so we've got to do something about this miserable thing, cancer. Count us in. Thank you.
And when it comes to inspiring his employees, Steve Wynn is a master. Just days before the opening of Wynn Las Vegas in 2005, he rallied his troops like no one else can.
Maybe, just maybe, if we're lucky, this place might be the place that gives us that magical something that makes us feel good when we look in the mirror. It isn't Steve Wynn's hotel. It's yours. And if I could, I'd put every one of your names on the roof. I love you all. Good luck. Here's to you.
Well, Steve, many people had aspired to be the leader in hospitality, but you far transcended that over the years. I know my personal pride when I saw you as the second most admired company in the world and one of the greatest CEOs recognized. It's an amazing feat, particularly when we consider the industry you started with and where you've taken it. And many companies around the world have aspired to a relationship with their customers, a relationship with their employees. But in most cases, they've never achieved it. As you think about the role of leadership over the years, what role did it play in achieving these activities?
You know, we knew we were going to be here tonight, and we knew we were going to talk about this, Susan and all of us at the dais here, and Steve. I wanted to think about it because I didn't want this to, there are leaders up and down every chair and table in this room tonight. And I didn't want this to be mundane. And I really didn't want to say what you already know already. So I'm gonna try and express it this way. We live in a world today where everything, between the internet, Twittering and Facebook and all the rest, everything has become so important about words. What you say, how good you say it, how good you look. Rhetoric has become almost a religion. In politics, it's the spin. Somehow it seems to me what has been lost or at least put in the back seat is what you do. And to me, leadership is about what you do. There isn't anything really complicated, Michael, about what I do every day or what Susan does or Joe even. But what is important is that we're consistent, that we're able to put ourselves in the shoes of the people that matter the most. And I have to say, in my particular business, it's not about buildings and even standing on the roof or crystal chandeliers or hand-woven carpets. Those are nice, and stones like onyx and marble. But the fact of the matter is, the day the place opens, all that is over, and it's maybe 5% of the franchise. What really matters is the experience that people have with other people, because only people make people happy. So therefore, the people that touch my guests are my employees. So everything in my business is about human resource engineering. And to that extent, my role as a leader or as a CEO and my ability to be successful as such is entirely dependent on my ability to try and find a way to make my employees feel good about themselves and the enterprise. If I can do that as a leader, then everything else is a downhill run, because all my employees know what their job is. After 90 days, they're all experts at it. So the question is, how do they feel about it? Are they relaxed and comfortable and engaging the people who visit us? And that's all about their own sense of security, job security, their health, thing that Steve is very good at and that we're getting into more intensely, thanks to the incentive we've been given by the president. That's my answer, Michael.
Thank you very much, Steve.